Let's see how quickly I can convince you to stop this video and go make your own. Ready? Let's go. A couple months ago, I was on this binge of watching police car chases, you know, the highway patrol type thing. Here's the deal. Great idea for a channel. Kudos to them. But I had to snap out of it. I put the phone down and just started making notes on ideas that might have a positive effect on one person. That's Walter. That's what I want you to do. Here's how you're gonna snap out of it and start making some videos. The reason you have an urge to make a video is because that's how our brains are wired as human beings, and there's just no getting around it. Your brain wants to connect with other human beings, and we have the internet, so it's as easy as it ever has been. So this is what I want you to do. Think of 3 to 10 or anywhere in between concepts, ideas, thoughts that you could talk about that might have a positive benefit on at least one other human being. That's how you're gonna start. See, what we're trying to do here is all the power is in the act of creating instead of the act of consuming. You already know this, but your brain activity just goes very low and just sits there when you're consuming instead of creating. All right, so you've got your list of 3 to 10 ideas, concepts, constructs that you think could have a positive benefit to at least one other human being. Now what I want you to do is just pick one of those concepts, sit down somewhere, maybe put your headphones in, your favorite tunes, something like that, someplace quiet, and just write 5 sentences stemming from this one idea. I'll give you an example. Now, this is my video idea. Taking a walk is better than scrolling on your phone. And here's my 5 reasons why. 1, you're gonna get some exercise. 2, you're gonna get some fresh air. 3, you might see some new things. 4, it's gonna give you some space to think. And check out number 5. And number 5 is, I have never in my life felt worse after taking a walk instead of scrolling on my phone. I have always felt better. Now, I've got all 5, it's time to film the video. Are you still here, or did you start making your own video yet? Just a quick reminder, the reason you're doing this isn't for views or followers or subscribers or anything like that. It's an exercise in creation and a very simple one to get you started, because the act of creating is essentially always better than the act of consuming. All right, if you're still here, you really need to make a video. So let's recap. You thought of 3 to 10 concepts. You picked one you liked. You then brainstormed, wrote down 5 things to reinforce that concept that you could then film to benefit one person. Now, I don't care if you read right off the list you made into the camera and you never even said it live anywhere. This entire exercise is about getting into the rhythm, the cycle, the idea of continuing to create something instead of consuming something. And this video is just another example of what I've been talking about. I made this in about an hour for the simple act of creating something instead of consuming something. If you make a video from this, put it right down there in the comments below, and I promise you I will go and watch it, and I will leave a comment on it. Now, if you need a little more convincing because you're still here, here's one more fact for you. If you needed one more reason, here you go. Johns Hopkins Magazine, Johns Hopkins Hospital, published a study that says new studies suggest that too much TV really can rot your brain. And I'm gonna read it to you real quick. TV, YouTube, it doesn't matter what it is. You wanna create something instead of consuming stuff all the time. After 20 years of collecting data, the study published in the September issue of Brain Imaging and Behavior suggesting that greater amounts of TV viewing or YouTube can lead to reduced amounts of cranial gray matter, home to the neurons that perform the bulk of our mental processing. Quote, individuals who watched on average about an hour and a half or more daily television than their peers throughout mid to late adulthood saw their brain volume reduced by approximately 0.5%. Send me that video.